Lots of people, when they heard that Fiona was getting married, have asked me, are you marrying her? And I've replied, no, I'm giving her away. It's Josh's privilege to marry her. As a minister with a daughter, I've always thought it would be a bit much to try and walk her down the aisle and then jump around to perform the marriage ceremony. But I hope I've not really given her away. It's more that I've gained a son-in-law, a new member of our family. Josh, welcome to our family anyway.
I would like to thank you all for coming. If you hadn't, we'd probably just be climbing somewhere anyway, so it's all good. I'd like to thank David, Heidi, my mum and dad, and Fiona for helping organise the wedding, because I would struggle to organise a distraction at a conference for people with ADHD. So it was best that I kept out of the way, and it turns out a Star Wars theme wasn't really what Fiona had in mind. So.
When Fiona arrived on the scene was really when we first became a family ourselves. She has always been up for an adventure. Fiona has always worked hard at the things she has applied herself to and excelled at whatever she put her hand to. Her Christian faith is important to her, and she always considers other people first and is sensitive to their needs. She puts a lot of thought into all she does. I know, Josh, you can be a bit impulsive at times. And I suspect for the good of your relationship, it would be worth learning to slow down a little sometimes and listen to what Fiona's thoughts are on any matter, because the chances are she's thought deeply about it.
Dear friends, marriage is a gift of God given that as a man and a woman grow together in love and trust, they shall be united with one another in heart, in body, in mind, as Christ is united with his bride, the church. Josh and Fiona now choose this way of life. Josh, will you take Fiona to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Yep. Fiona, will you take Josh to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and protect him, forsaking all others, be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
With the heart of gold, every wish can come true. With the heart of gold,
The very first time that I met Fiona, she was actually running, so she was red in the face and it was raining. And frankly, you didn't look great. We met in a very us fashion. So I was teaching people to kayak in the very north of Scotland in the rain, and I needed someone to teach. And Fiona decided, oh, I'll come and kayak for you. And obviously she's extremely pretty, and you've always been very gorgeous. So I thought, yeah, you know what? I could probably roll with that. So I took her down to the Scottish loch, and I spent the next sort of month or so neck deep in freezing cold Scottish water thinking, God, this better bloody be worth it. I was teaching her to roll a kayak, and she kept going over, and at first I thought you were rubbish, but I'm starting to think now that it was more of a, oh, save me routine.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Joshua and Fiona have given their consent. They've made their marriage vows to each other. They've declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that you are husband and wife. And here's your moment, Josh, to claim your bride with a kiss. What God has joined together, let no man tear asunder.
You are forgiving, gracious, exciting, daring, and more beautiful than I could ever imagine to have as a wife. And I'm very, very lucky to call you that. I love you very much.
Fiona and Josh, we wish you both well as you launch off on your new adventure of life together as a married couple. Any relationship has its ups and downs, and there will be challenges you will have to work through. But two indeed is better than one. And a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broke. I'd like now to propose a toast, now to the bride and groom.